Hi guys! So, one of the foods that I like to eat every single day is a salad because they're so nutritious, they're so delicious, they're versatile, they're easy to make if you know what you're doing, and they're very filling as well. And really, the fact that they're just so nutritious is what makes them so important to have every single day of the week if you can. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can be a salad master. I'm going to show you how I make the perfect salads every day. I'll show you some recipes, but more importantly, this video is going to make it easier for you to not have to follow a recipe when you want to make a salad, so that you can just look in your refrigerator, know exactly what you've got and what you can use to make the most delicious, perfect, filling entree salad. And this video is sponsored by Pompeian, which makes so many amazing ingredients to make your salad and your salad dressings, like extra virgin olive oil and organic red wine vinegar with the mother and organic balsamic vinegar. You'll see I'll be using their products in this video to make my marinades and my dressings and just make my food extra delicious. So let's get started. So obviously the foundation of your perfect salad is the greens. There's a wide variety of greens that you can be using for your salad, and they're all delicious and they all offer different nutritional benefits, textures, all these things. So some of my favorite things to use on the daily basis for salads: dark leafy greens like kale, collards, also spinach, or you can use softer greens like lettuces, so romaine lettuce, a red leaf lettuce, arugula. You can mix and match, so say romaine with kale, or red cabbage, which by the way is awesome for salads, with collard greens, or you can do things on their own. So just red cabbage, or just kale, or just collards, or just arugula. Just make sure you're getting a nice variety and rotation of greens because they all have different nutrients. For example, greens like kale are super rich in vitamin K, vitamin A/beta carotene. They're also higher in protein, so that's obviously important if you want to stay full. They all are full of fiber as well, but those dark leafy greens provide even more roughage, so you can get things moving through your body and keep your digestive system and your elimination system on track and healthy and detoxifying and all that good stuff. Another really lovely thing to add to your salad are herbs like parsley or dill, cilantro, basil, whatever you like, whatever you can get your hands on. One very important thing to keep in mind when it comes to different types of greens for your salad is that I prepare them differently depending on the type of green they are. For example, kale is a lot tougher, so you need to massage it to break down the cell walls to make sure the dressing penetrates and it gets soft and tender and delicious, whereas you would definitely not do the same thing for tender romaine lettuce. Okay, so we'll talk more about that in the dressing section, which we'll just move on to right now. So I always like to make my own dressings from scratch at home because it's super easy. It's also obviously a lot less expensive, and they're fresher and, in my opinion, more tasty, more flavorful. And just because they're so easy, like, why not? So the basic components for a perfect salad dressing are fat. For that, you could use oil, you could use avocado, tahini. You also need an acid. For that, you could use, say, vinegar, any type of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, or a citrus. I usually use lemon. I love lemon. Lime you could use, orange. I also like to add something sweet to my dressings. So for me, that's usually maple syrup, or you could add fresh fruit like orange juice or something. It's also really nice to add some other type of spice to your dressing as well. Say, for example, you could add some cumin or some smoked paprika or Aleppo pepper or fennel seeds, or you could even use fresh herbs like dill or parsley or cilantro, or the list goes on, basil. So for example, if I'm making a simple vinaigrette, for my fat, I'll use an extra virgin olive oil. For my acid, some sort of vinegar, so I'm going to be using red wine right now, but you could also use balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, or lemon. You also want to add some mustard, also some sweetness, so this is maple syrup, also some salt, some pepper, and if you want a little extra kick, add some fresh garlic. It's super easy to do all of this in a jar add your ingredients, add your lid, shake it up until it's nice and emulsified, and now you have your dressing. It's so important to have a delicious salad dressing because it adds so much flavor to your salad. It just gives it so much more life and so much more texture and interest as well. So make sure your salad dressing is legit. There are so many recipes. I'll share some more. I have another salad dressing video that I'll link to, also different salad dressings on my blog, and I'll link to other people's as well. There's like such a wide, vast world of salad dressing, so make sure that you take advantage of that. Now we really have to talk about toppings. So I know there's this idea in our country that salads are a side dish, but that is totally wrong. Salads should be your entree. They should be topped with a lot of nutrient-dense filling things like grains and beans and other vegetables. Toppings are important because they add nutrients that the greens and the dressing alone won't give you. Toppings add more color and texture and interesting flavor, also more calories. So if you're the type of person who's like, I can never eat just an entree salad, I'd be too hungry, that means you're probably not bulking up your salad enough. You can add grains and beans and all these things that are full of protein and fiber and calories and everything you need to stay full and to stay healthy. Add it to your salad. I make my salads and eat my salads out of this bowl. Now, if I eat a whole salad and it fills up the whole entire bowl, that's a good day because it's got so many greens, it's got so many whole grains and beans and stuff. Those are the type of food that you should be eating in abundance, not in moderation, because like I said, they're going to fill you up and provide you with so many nutrients to give you energy and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. Let's talk about types of salad toppings. First off, other vegetables. Yes, you can add other vegetables other than dark leafy greens and lettuce to your salad. Actually, you should always do that. Things like roasted cauliflower, steamed or roasted broccoli, sweet potatoes, shredded or cooked carrots, shredded or cooked beets. Also, you should always add some sort of whole grain to your salad. You can add quinoa, farro, freekeh. I love freekeh. If you haven't tried freekeh, get your freekeh. Well, that's a lame joke. Okay, anyway, whole grains are one of the most important ingredients to making sure that your salad is nice and filling. Now, a good salad has to have some sort of legume. Now, the wide world of legumes goes on and on, but some of the ones that I use most often are beans. I know there's like 50 different types of beans, so any type of bean is fine. Tempeh, tofu, edamame, lentils. In a second, I'm going to show you my favorite way to marinate tempeh to add it to your salad. How about nuts and seeds? You got to add some nuts and seeds to your salad if you want some crunch. And also, if you want to bulk up those nutrients. So nuts and seeds are a great source of fiber, of healthy fats, and also of protein. One of the ingredients that I admit I sometimes even overlook is adding fruit to my salad. So you can add any type of fruit. Fruit adds such a nice balance to your salad. Like I said before, it's nice to have some sort of sweetness in your food, in your salad, and fruit allows you to have that. And if you add fruit, maybe you can even skip adding the sweetener to your salad dressing. And there are other things that you can add to top your salad as well. Things like seaweed. You can also add spice blends. You could just add straight up spices too. Like y'all know I love my fennel seeds. Also red chili flakes if I want something spicy. Of course, nutritional yeast is super delicious on a salad. Just be creative. The idea is to add different nutrient giving and flavor giving ingredients to your salad so that they don't get boring and they stay nutritious and that you feel like you can eat a salad every single day. Okay, now let's make that delicious tempeh that I told you about. Now, if you are used to eating a bulky salad that contains some sort of animal protein, like most of us are, most of us don't think of a salad that doesn't have fish or chicken or beef as a salad that's actually going to fill us up. But luckily, things like tempeh and beans and tofu are great sources of plant-based protein that you can use to swap out the animal proteins in your salad. They're just as filling, they have plenty of protein, and they're just so much better for you too. And they're delicious, they're easy to make, and oh, one thing that the animal-based proteins have none of zero fiber. So if you really want to be healthy and you really want to fill yourself up, skip all that stuff and eat the plant-based proteins. Having said all that, let's make this simple, delicious tempeh. To make our tempeh, we are going to combine some balsamic vinegar, maple syrup, a little bit of chili powder, some fresh garlic, or you could use garlic powder if you don't have fresh, or just skip it. Also, lastly, make sure you add some soy sauce. Stir that up until it's nice and blended, and then you can add your tempeh. It can be chopped into little cubes or thinly sliced, or however other way you like to eat your tempeh. You can also use this marinade for tofu. For tempeh and tofu, I like to keep the marinade on those items for at least 1 hour before cooking. It's even better if you're able to do it overnight because they absorb so much more of the flavor. So to cook your marinated tempeh, all you have to do is spray some, I like to use this avocado oil or the spray grapeseed oil. Spray a light coating into your skillet or your frying pan, and then scoop the tempeh onto the pan, making sure that you reserve that liquid. Don't pour it all into the pan because you want it to be nice and crispy around the sides. And just cook on all sides for about 5 to 8 minutes. It doesn't take that long. Tofu and tempeh are technically already cooked, so you don't have to worry about not cooking them long enough. Just cook them until they're kind of like golden brown. So essentially, the most important thing to remember when you're making your perfect, delicious salad is to get plenty of balance and variety, and of course color, because color is an indicator of the balance and the variety. So make sure you have colors like greens and reds and oranges in every salad that you eat. And you can remember these same principles of balance and variety and color for any other type of dish you're making. You can make Buddha bowls, keeping this in mind with the grains and the greens and the other vegetables. Even if you're making a noodle dish like pasta, make sure you throw some greens in there and some other healthy fats. Just keep in mind that you should get variety in everything you eat, and that's going to help you stay fuller. It's going to help you be healthier, be more energized, and just overall be a much happier person. Now that you've watched this video, you know everything that it takes to make the most perfect, delicious salad. So make sure you follow this advice in the future every day while you're making your salads. Because remember, eat a salad every single day. You will be so much happier in your digestive system, and your whole like health will be better, I promise. And thank you to Pompeian for sponsoring this video. Guys, make sure you check out their products like the extra virgin olive oil we use, the balsamic vinegar, the red wine vinegar with the mother, more probiotics, good for the gut, and also those spray oils. I like using their products because they're easy to find, first of all, and also they're just high quality. So thanks to Pompeian. Also, check out the other links that I'm sharing down below for my other video, my salad dressing video. Also, I'm sharing other links for other salads that I have created, and so you can get those dressings as well. And just if you need more inspiration, go there, check those out. Hopefully you don't need to be following my recipes for much longer when it comes to salads, but start there too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any other tips for making the most perfect, delicious salad. Share them in the comment section below, and we will see you guys next time. All right, bye.